Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Stacy, and today for Fun Friday, which is officially a day late, almost 2 days late. I'm hoping to have this posted by 6 o'clock tonight. And we are going to do, I have out brushes. I have out my flat wash, which is a Creative Mark Mimic. Yeah, Creative Mark Mimic 2-inch wash, which I lost. I just found this moments ago. Super excited. And then I have out my two favorite watercolor brushes, and I know I said in a previous video that I wasn't going to use these for gouache, but I totally am. So there's a Princeton Neptune round 18 and a round 8, and then I have out this flat one, which is a Zen Art Faux Squirrel 3/4 inch flat, which is kind of firm, has good snap, which is nice. I also have out from this collection of brushes, I got out my, I don't need any of those, number 10 round. If I need a firmer brush, I have this one. And then, if I need one that has decent snap, this is a Princeton Heritage round number 6. This one's much firmer than my Princeton Neptune, which has decent snap, but as you can tell, it kind of stays where you put it, and this one goes back into shape right away. Both very good brushes. This one, my favorite watercolor brush though. Alright, so I have those out, and I'm going to move all those to the side. We're using Arches Rough, 140 pounds. Is this cold press? I'm pretty sure 140 pound. It doesn't say that. It just says pure cotton, 100% pure cotton, rough paper. I already went ahead and tore out a sheet. Did I tear out a sheet? I did not tear out a sheet. This is our line art. That is in the description below. If no one wants to, whoops, focus, thank you. If you don't want to worry about where to place all your lines and where to draw your bubbles for your balloons, I have this in the description for you. And then I went ahead and taped off and drew in our, I can't say that there, our painting. And I went ahead and put on some washi tape, which really doesn't want to, I gotta get some new washi tape. It really, really doesn't want to stick when it doesn't feel like it, apparently. There we go. It's frustrating me. Probably partially because it's rough paper. There. Alright, so I used my pink color erase pencil. Where is he? It's right here. To draw in the line and the balloons, because I don't want them to be prominent in my painting. And I know gouache covers, but last time I used a particularly soft graphite pencil to do my art, to do the artwork. Focus. And it showed through the gouache really good. So at any rate, that's what that is. And these color erase pencils come in a pack of 12 for all the colors for just a few dollars on Amazon. It's not a bad price for all the colors. I don't recommend using this eraser to erase though, because most of my art papers it makes a yellow or a pink mark instead of actually erasing. Now, pro tip. I like my kneaded erasers. I have out my Jelly Gouache. This thing is so heavy, you guys. These are all the colors. And it's so heavy. I'm going to put it on the scale and weigh it so that I know how heavy that is. But it is the MIYA gouache set that I got on Amazon. And I promised myself this year that I'd get better at gouache, so here we go. Let's put this guy over here. And then I have out a couple of palettes and different variations for mixing the paints, because my last practice pieces I discovered that a couple different palettes for this kind of paint for me is super helpful. The one with the little wells for like making wash colors, and then the one with the flat surface for just, you know, mixing up other colors. I want to go ahead. I'm gonna use this firmer brush. And I know my white is a mess. That's because I did a watercolor. Well, I did a piece yesterday with rainbow colors, which is what we're gonna do today. Just a different variation on that same piece. I'll just mix all of that little touches of color in. Why not? Grab some white and put it here. And then get some, maybe I'll just spritz it water in there to make a little, make it more of an ink consistency instead of a paste consistency. Because the gouache is rewettable, but in the jelly cups, it's very pasty. There we go. And then I want to use this cream yellow, but it's all, I'm going to pull it out and set it right here. I want to use this creamy yellow in here. I'll wet that. This is generally what I do. I like to prep all my stuff before I get carried away and choose colors. I have too many colors in this palette, so I'm just going to pull out some of the ones I really, really want to put in this painting. That turquoise, and this one looks like ultramarine to me. And then the white is right here. What else did I want to use? Purple. This purple. And this pink. Super vibrant colors. I ran out of room. This pink. And I think I might use, I'll probably use this orange, these two oranges and yellows interchangeably because I like them. I'll put that guy up there. All right, so these are the colors that I'm using so far. If I add anything, I'll let you know, but I'm going to start out with this selection because I would like this to be very rainbowy and whimsical looking. That tape's just not going to stay down. Maybe I should pull it off and just use different tape altogether. See, pops right off super easy. Alright, let's use a different tape. I'll just use my regular tape that I always use. This stuff is super sticky though. I need to get different tape. If anyone has a tape recommendation, drop it in the comments below because I am looking for a tape that sticks to the paper really well, but not too hard. And there is a cheat. Stick it on your clothes and it won't stick so much. Let's tape it right to the table. Good. There, don't curl. And stick it on my pants a couple times. And then give us a border. There, I dipped my fingernail in paint. Already making a mess, haven't even started painting yet. See, I'm a disaster. Alright. On this side. Everything's a problem today. Today's been a challenging day for me. And I don't know why, because it's, well, I do know why. But, I'm not going to get into that right now. There we go. There. And I just wish I wasn't feeling so testy. There we go. Which is why I'm doing this painting, because it's light and cheerful and happy, and I've been wanting to do happy pieces of art to bring a little bit of joy to me and you. Right, that's better. This might buckle a bit. I don't know how the rough paper acts, but we'll just work with it. I really want to do this wash and this yellow and this white. I have a large mouth container of water that it's a new addition to the table. It is actually one of those Lazy Susan things that comes with the dip for the middle and then the cups for chips and whatnot for guests. And I never used it for that. So I got rid of it, but I kept this particular container, like the round jar, because it's useful. The other jars were not useful. And then I have my traditional 2 cups of water. Trying to keep one clean and one dirty, but you know how that goes. So I'm in the big one, clean water. And I wanna do kind of a watercolory background in the sky and water. So I'm gonna wet this down like so. You don't want it too wet, but you do want it to shine. Just a little glow. If it feels too wet, just dry your brush and drag it across and sop up some of the water. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with white. And I know this is not probably intuitive at all. And the reference photo is linked below. I got it on Pixabay. And you guys can see where I started with my idea and where it goes. Because you don't have to stick strictly to your reference photo at all. Not at all at all. And then in the water, kind of do the same thing that you're doing on the top down below. Right? And then our yellow, I want right there on that line, and then in the water below as well, like so. I also want it like a glow in the sky, so super light. Maybe I should zoom in. Should I zoom in just a bit? There we go. Okay. I'm just kind of feathering it in like Bob Ross, just kind of feather it in and let it do its thing. Oh yeah, that's deeply desirable. See that glow? This is not how my other painting turned out at all. Not even a little bit. All right, and then some glow down here in the water. And I want to do this while it's still pretty wet, still pretty damp, working kind of fast. Let's see, oh, so great. Okay. And then I'm going to do, oh, I don't know which way to go. I'll do this one. I dipped in the paint, dipped in the water, applying directly to the paper. Like that. Oh, this brush is fun. Loose and free. Loose and free. All right, that's fun. Dig it. A little more paint. Touch of water. Get in there and swoosh it around. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Pull it in and down. Like that. And we want to do the same thing in the water below. So, grab the water. Re-wet your paper as needed. I find my paper is drying pretty quickly. So yeah, I'm going to re-wet it as needed. Down here, like this. Make it a little lighter. My paper towel. I don't like how dark that is. There we go. Nice. See the brush is all spread apart like that? Use that to your advantage. There we go. And then I want to do a darker blue. Water, dark blue, I'm going to be bold and go right in. Like that. And down like that. And some of this purple. Some more purple. Blending right on the paper. Like that. And you don't have to do the whole painting with this big brush either. You can switch out to a smaller brush, which is probably recommended. I'm just having fun with mark making. It's good to know what you can do with a brush. I'm dipping into my super, super dark blue. I'll show it to you. It's almost black in the cup. I believe it's Prussian. Man, I am making a huge mess. There we go. So this is super dark in the cup, right? Let me set it over here because I got it everywhere. Cheese and rice. Let's set that down. See, I'm a disaster. Let's grab another paper towel. Wipe that off. I just cleaned my fingernails, you guys. Got it right up under there. Big old clump of it. Probably going to be stained blue. Look at that. Blue tipped nails. Who knew? Alright. Painter's delight. So I'm just going to dip the corner of the brush in here. Just the corner. Grab some water. Try not to touch that anymore. And pull that down from the top. Like that. It's a little soap bubbly, which is weird. I really don't want to use black in this, but I'd like that to be super darker up here. Maybe we'll just do that. Tap it in like so. And carry it through from this side to this side. And just touch the tip of that brush on the top of that black. And tap it right there. Good. How's that? Oof. It's very, what do I say? Splotchy, which is not desirable. So, try to clean off a lot of that color off the brush. And then, don't want it to be splotchy. I want it to be kind of misty. Like that. Alright, now we're going to switch to a smaller brush because at this point I'm just making a mess. There we go. Get some fun effects going on. This paper is highly textured, so it's grabbing the top of that brush and really making some marks. Okay. There. I think I like a little more. Yeah. I'll do that. Anybody else digging that? Kind of dragging it around. My paper is highly textured. I don't know if I'm digging it or not. I don't know. I'm going to go over that balloon because I do want it to look like it's in front of these clouds when I'm done. A little bit of turquoise. A little bit more. A bit more. I'm super digging the sweeping look. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Oh, I would like to put a little bit of, we're getting bold now, a little bit of orange in the sky, but I need my brush to be much cleaner than this. Grab some of this orange. Ooh! Maybe I should thin that out a bit. Kind of skimming the surface of the paper, not trying to lift that existing color, and just drop in little bits here and there along our edges, because if you mix too much it's going to turn those blues kind of a greeny color, which I'm not wanting right now. How's that? Digging it. Digging it. Alright, I want some more of this yellow. Tap that yellow in. Hopefully it's making it glow a bit more. I want it to glow. I want the whole painting to glow, honestly. My paper boat a little, there we go. Another little bit down here. Make it more vibrant. There we go. Fun, fun. Like that. Blend that edge up into the sky. Now that blue has dried pretty good, so it's not mixing, which is nice. There's a color right there. Maybe a little more yellow. I'm digging this yellow color a lot. In case you haven't noticed. Gorgeous yellow sky. Like that. That blue's not dry at all. Okay, grab some of that orange because I'd like some orange streaks. I'm just getting pure color on the tip of the brush. And I want to just tap it here and there to get those super distant streaks of color. And then maybe a little more vibrancy up here. Like that. How's that looking? Mojo, what doing? Come here. You're okay, honey. My sister's dog's still here. He's over this trip. Aw, you ready to go home, big boy? Yes. Poor baby. He's just ready to go home. He misses his they have another dog too. He's golden. And his name's Jax. Yes, baby, I'm right here. I missed him almost home. My sister went to visit my brother. Mojo doesn't do well cars, and he's, you know, mixed company and stuff. So he's hanging out with me. Now Stacy's babysitting, huh? Yes. He keeps pacing around. Paces to the door, and he paces back, and he paces to the door. He makes me feel bad. Yeah, Walter, you make me feel bad. I don't know what to do for you, dude. I take him for a walk, but he doesn't do well around strangers and other dogs. So there's no winning. Is that too vibrant? Yup. If it's too vibrant, just tap it lightly. Let's see. That pushes it back a bit. Maybe get less on the brush. Like so. There he goes. He laid down. He just needed a little bit of love. Pull it in. And you know what I'm not doing? Mirroring. Just registered. That's okay. We'll get there. Let's do, maybe tap a little more up here, because I like the color variation. Let's see. I want a little more teal up here, I think, but if I do that, it might mess up what I have going on. Let's soften this out. I'm just putting pure white over the top. Super wet. I just want to soften it a bit. There we go. And really, I don't want this section right here to be so white. It looks weird now, right? Is it just me? I had a weird, like, pure glow right there. Not the purity's weird, it's just not what I wanted in this particular spot in this paint. Alright, yeah, I dig it. And then maybe a little more pure yellow drag right here. Like that. Some orange streaks like that. And if anything is too much, just, it's gouache. You can go right over the top of it. And it's not a big deal. And I'm just going to start working on this water. Getting some of the, you know, the same stuff going on down here. That's going on up there. Does not have to be exact, kind of just about as good, you know. Because I'm going to go over the top of it with blues to make it look watery, you know. Whimsical, wistful kind of piece. That's what I'm looking for right here. I don't have a real pure color going on. But maybe drop some of that purple in right here. And I think like a bit of purple over here. Kind of like that. But not so pure. There we go. And then we can drop some in here as well. In the water. Along that edge. Okay. Good. And teal. Got teal pretty good though, right? Let's get this blue up here and in here. Kind of sweep it around. Once again, this paper is super textured and it's grabbing this color, like seriously grabbing all the color. And it's getting in all the divots of the paper. It's super divotty. Technical terminology. Divotty. You're learning things. How's that? Alright, I mean, it's not the same, but it's close enough. I'm kind of digging it. Alright, I'm going to clean this brush up because I just dragged blue where I don't want it to be. Grab some of this orange and dab, dab. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. And then teal in here. Maybe not orange tinted teal. Maybe some pure teal. There. Okay. All right. I'm really digging it. She says humbly. Yeah. And like this. Swooping, swooping, swooping. Swoop that way. Swoop this way. Oh yeah. Alright, this is fun. I'm going to stop fussing with all of that right now and let this dry down here because I want to put in our ripples of water and the reflections of the balloons, right? And then let's see. On yours, I went ahead and put in the squiggles so that you would know where to put your reflections about. I did not do that on my drawing. I'm just going to wing it and see where where it feels right. Super calm day, so the water's pretty calm. Yeah, let's use a smaller brush and start putting in our balloons. Now I'm going to go with kind of this firmer brush, and I'm gonna put color next to color next to color to make it rainbowy, and I'm gonna start with the yellow, the pure yellow, and kind of put it right here. And there. Yeah, like that. And then in the water, mirrored pretty close, is going to be yellow and yellow. You don't want it to be straight, you want it to be a little wiggly and misformed because the water's moving, so your reflection's going to be a little warped, is my thought pattern. I'm going to take turquoise. I need a paper towel because I know this is too wet already. I can tell. Pretty dry brush and pretty pure color so that it doesn't move around too much. And I'm going to put turquoise in here, here, just wherever you feel like it's going to look cool. And if you don't want to do the same pattern I'm doing, you don't have to. You can pick your own, like, look at hot air balloons online on Pixabay or Unsplash, or just do a Google search for what kind of pattern you want your balloon to have, and go with that instead. Just remember to make your mirror, your reflection mirrored. Like so. A little bit right there. How's that looking? Oh, it looks cool already. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the reflections going in a little bit better. It's a little off, but that's okay. I don't mind. And then let's try purple. Let's put in a little purple. I'll put the purple on this side. Maybe not quite so much. A little purple there. Don't be afraid to drag it around. A little purple on this side. A little purple. Too dark. A little purple wiggle right here. Like so. All the way down. Purple there. Like that. There we go. And then I think I'd like a little orange. Maybe in the middle. Next to this purple. And maybe right, just a little bit right there. And on this side. Right there. So we'll go up the side like that. And in the middle a bit. And then from the top, got a nice bold color coming down. I'm digging it so much. And then I know we don't have any green in here, but I'm going to introduce a bright green into the piece. If I can pull it out without making a further mess, that would be deeply desirable, she says in her calm voice. Come here. There we go. Boy, this green. It's not, focus, thank you. It's kind of a soft pastel-y green, right? The one that you love, that speaks to you. If you want vibrant, go with vibrant. And then I want it to be along this edge right here. I'll grab a little bit of water because my paper is super dry right there. And pull that balloon in right there. And you can reshape your balloon too while you're painting. If it gets a little, like I just got a little wide right there, I'll just incorporate it into the shape of the balloon. And then maybe a little bit of green in here, next to the orange, and then down here. How's that? Yep, definitely a rainbow balloon. I'll put some down here. And we're going to put some right here. And some right here. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it so much. All right. What else do I want to put in here? So maybe some of the darker blue. I can do a little. Because this side pokes out a little bit now. So maybe this side can too, like that. And then maybe here. Yep, I dig it. I'm going to drag that blue all the way down. Like so. Okay. There's some blue, which I did not put in the reflection, so let's do that real quick. Just a little bit of color. And it's running along here. Right? Pretty bold at the top. And I used a little bit of extra water on the brush to do the reflection because it seems to bleed a little bit into the paper, which is cool. I might want this edge to be just a little bit darker in the water. Like that. Okay, good. What else do I want to do? A little more yellow. I'm gonna embolden this yellow patch right here. And then this one right there. Where are you? I carried that blue up too far. It's alright. That's alright. I think I carried it through on the wrong spots. Oh, the joy of gouache. We can just cover it up. Okay, let's put that blue where it belongs. So next to the turquoise and down the yellow there on that side. That's where that blue is. Right there. Okay. That's better. Okay. How's that? I am so digging how this looks right now. Right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop fussing with the balloon. I'm gonna put our basket in with teal on this side. Just straight teal. Oof. Too much. That's alright. Just dab it. Or you can go over it with white or a darker color or whatever. And here is our basket in the water. Oh my gosh. I'm so satisfied. Alright, let's do the little balloons. I'm all done with those. I'm not touching them anymore because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna ruin them. Alright. These balloons, what I didn't use is this pink. Let's put a little pink in here. There. There. And over this purple right here. Yeah, I like that. And the edge. Right in there. Down here. And here. Good. I like it so much. Good. That's better. I dig it. Alright, and I'm going to carry this pink over to one of these balloons. It's tip of the brush. Dipped it in the paint. And I'm just going to drop it in. Do the entire balloon pink to start. Like that. Give it a little bottom. See? Ooh, she's pretty. Okay. And then on top of her pink, let's see. I don't want her to blend too much. So maybe some teal. And give her a little bit of teal band, maybe. There. And there. Alright, that's good. And then her basket can be teal as well. Just a touch. Yeah. Alright, and then our next one, let's take a little water and wet the interior of this balloon. Now if your paper's really wet, this might not work, but if it's dry, it should be okay. to do this technique over the top. And I think I'd like to be this blue. And once again, if your balloon gets out of hand, just make it bigger or wait for it to dry and go over it with fix the outer edges with the color that you have around it. Trying very hard to be careful. Keep it under control. And like a little more blue, a little bit more pure color. There. And here. Just pull it down gently, gently. And that edge. And give it a little basket. And it's going to look like the basket's connected, which is fine because it's so far in the distance you can't tell. You really can't tell. I would like to soften this one. I'm putting white over the top of this one. Just to maybe just blot it up, paint it softer color. Damn it. Like this pale pink. I have a super pale pink in here. I mean, in this gouache that has so many colors. I can soften that one out. I wasn't really digging the teal anyways. How's that? Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it pink. They don't all have to have extra colors, do they? I don't think so. Is that it? I think, oh, we have to do the water now. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take turquoise. A touch of white. I don't want it to be too pure. I'd like this line back here to be a little more prominent, but I don't want it to be quite so strong a color. So maybe really water down that lavender. And you don't have to do the whole line, just little bits of it. Because your eye will do the rest of the work for you. Okay, there. Here. Super dry brush. Lightly skimming the surface of that. Oh yeah. That rough paper is doing the work for me. Look at that. Yeah. I like the softness of it, but it helps break that water up. And right. And then we're gonna gently, just right over the top of everything. Not everywhere, it doesn't need to be everywhere. Touch water. Soften that up. There we go. And Touch turquoise. I did say whimsical, right? So it doesn't have to actually be real world colors. Okay. A bit of this orange. Pull that across. And maybe a touch of yellow in it to brighten it up. Okay. Turquoise. Is that reading as water now? Yeah, it is. It's awesome. I honestly didn't think that would work. How neato is that? Okay. Trying to get a glow down here. White and water. Pretty thin. Like a soft, smooth glow here and there. So it's a little glassy. Is that effective? I gotta zoom out now. Does that seem effective? Yeah, I guess. Alright, let's do a little more. Just dragging muddy water over it across there to kind of soften that out a bit. Alright. Turquoise. Right. Turquoise and white to make this super light color. Clean the brush off a bit because it's pretty dense in there right now. Pick that up. Okay. Some of this orange. We're going pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Just grab a bit. Like that. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that looks good. That's the final touch I needed to give that depth that I was looking for, that I was missing. Yeah, that looks good. I dig it. Just put that up to the edge. Oh my gosh. Alright. I feel like though my line back there has gotten a skosh muddy. So to fix that, which is the final thing I'm doing, final thing, grab a little bit of purple. Fix that a bit. Right there. And take turquoise. I can't tell if it's solid. It made that more solid or just muddied it up more. Orange. Yellow. Am I the only one that's bothered? But probably. I'm gonna stop. Alright, let's take off our tape and see what we got. I feel like I should dry it real quick so there's no shiny spots. I'm gonna hit it with the heat tool, you guys. So this is a little loud. I'll probably fast time through this part. Stop recording, you guys. I'm sorry. I already did one tape. Alright. If you pull it at an angle, it's supposed to be the best way to get it off without ripping your paper. I did heat it a bit as well. because my tape is super sticky, like unnecessarily sticky. But it does give us that line, right? Got a little in that corner. Gosh darn it. Kapow! Alright, yeah, that crisp edge is just so satisfying. Let's see if I can get her to peel off without damaging my painting. Bam! Nice! Very nice. Alright, without the tape on it, I think she looks great. Parts that are bothering me. I think the only reason it's bothering me though is because it's gouache and not watercolor. I'm used to working in watercolor. Is the hard lines, which I know you can get soft lines in gouache. But these hard lines are really bothering me. Like I want them to be more, yeah, that's better. They're along the edges of these, but those are going to turn green if I mess with them. So I'm going to leave it alone, but yeah. If there's anything you guys would recommend doing differently or any ideas you have, let me know in the comments below. If you like this piece, do you like this piece? I kind of dig it. Here's a close-up. There's bunches of textures because the paper's highly textured as well as it being gouache. I mean, you can see the texture of the paper right there. There's our reflection. Oh, I didn't do the reflection of the other balloons. What am I thinking? In the paper bowed. If the paper bows like this, you can hit the other side of the heat tool, this heat tool, and it should pull it back, like flatten it out for you a bit. Maybe it's this side that needs to be hit again. Stay down, stay down. All right, we're gonna put a little reflection of the pink one right about here. Just a couple little lines is all you need. It does not need to be like a full reflection, right? Just a little indication is enough. All right, and then quickly, our blue, a little higher. Kind of right here. Not a little higher. Maybe a little more pure color. Like so. Ta-da! There we go. I knew I was missing something. Someone out there was like, what about the other reflections? There you go. Sorry. Alright. I really like this. I think it turned out really pretty. I would probably do it in watercolor again or in pastel. This would look amazing in a pastel piece. You'll put in all your smooth sky and water and then drop your balloons on top and it would look amazing. Colored pencil, just about any medium. But I think this would do really well in pastels. Something to try later. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me and playing along, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!